Hello, my name is Adam Krebs with the Terex Utilities Technical Support Team, and today I am going to show you how to check the tension on the leveling system on an Optima aerial unit. This tech tip will apply to all Optima TC, TCX, HR, and HRX side mount platform units. Every 90 days or 360 hours, the leveling system tension will need to be checked. Leveling tension that is either too tight or loose can cause accelerated wear on the chains, sprockets, rods, and other components in the leveling system. The following procedure shows how to set the tension of the leveling system on Optima units with side mount platforms. The platform must be rotated to the stored position, emptied of all contents, and leveled before performing this tech tip. The tools required to complete the tech tip are laid out on the bench as follows. 3/4 inch drive torque wrench capable of 300 foot-pounds. A 1/2 inch drive torque wrench capable of 40 foot-pounds. A 2-inch socket, 3/4 inch drive. A 15/16 socket, 1/2 inch drive. A 1/2 inch drive ratchet or breaker bar. A 3/4 inch drive ratchet or breaker bar. And a 3/8 wrench or socket to remove the covers. To begin, you will need to remove all the tools and materials that may be stored in the platform. The platform should be empty other than the platform liner and should also be rotated to the stored position. The unit will need to be set up for operation using outrigger pads and wheel chocks. Once this is complete, leaving the lower boom in the rest, raise the upper boom so the platform is approximately 6 to 8 inches from the rest. The platform needs to clear the rest or the leveling will not be tensioned correctly. If the leveling hardware is not reachable due to the boom position, over the hood, the lower boom can be raised and the unit rotated over the side of the truck to allow access to the knuckle. Be cautious of the lower boom and platform clearance to other objects when rotating the unit. Next, the hard and soft covers at the knuckle will need to be removed to allow access to the leveling tensioner and adjustment bolt. The leveling tensioner bolt is located here, and it will move the tensioner forwards and backwards. Don't forget to grease the leveling tensioner idlers when you have the cover removed. Now we are going to loosen the large 2-inch lock nuts on the side of the boom that hold the leveling tensioner in place. The nuts should be backed off approximately 1 full turn so that the tensioner can move forward and backwards when it is being adjusted. You do not want to remove the nuts or loosen them past where the nylock is engaged with the threads, or the nuts will need to be replaced. If new nuts are to be installed, the threads will need to be lubricated with anti-seize. Terex part number 653-70833. Next, we are going to loosen the leveling tensioner bolt 1 turn to slightly relax the leveling system. You should observe the tensioner move back slightly as you are turning the bolt. Now that the bolt has been loosened, you will be torquing the fastener to 40 foot-pounds. Only tighten till the torque wrench clicks once. Do not recheck by torquing again. This will over-tighten the leveling system and cause issues with premature wear of the components. After the tensioner bolt has been torqued, tighten the large 2-inch tensioner nuts on the side of the boom slightly. They do not need to be torqued, but should be tight enough that the tensioner won't move around. Once this is complete, the upper boom should be cycled through its full range of motion, bringing the platform back to within 6 to 8 inches of the platform rest. On an Optima TC and TCX, the upper boom will only travel to approximately 75 degrees. An Optima HR and HRX, the boom will travel over 180 degrees. Now that operation through the full range of motion has been completed, you will loosen the two large nuts on the side of the boom again. Then you will retorque the tensioner bolt to 40 foot-pounds, clicking the torque wrench only once. Now we will be torquing the large 2-inch lock nuts on the side of the boom to 300 foot-pounds. Lastly, we are going to reinstall the hard and soft covers at the knuckle and run the boom from the lower controls through their full range of motion to verify the leveling system is operating properly. There's 4 pieces of hardware that hold the hard cover on, 2 pieces of hardware that hold the soft cover to the lower boom. Thank you for watching this video tech tip on how to tension the leveling system on an Optima aerial unit. For answers to any questions about the video or technical support on any of the Terex aerials or digger derricks, please contact us at 1-844-TEREX-4U. The number is 1-844-837-3948. Thank you.